right, what's going on, Norwich teachers? That's just a little intro for you guys. Casey and I were planning on coming to your faculty meetings to kind of unveil this. However, with snow days and things like that, we weren't able to do that. So this is the next best thing. We were excited to come to your faculty meeting because, as you can see from the intro video, Casey and I are rolling out a new professional development kind of opportunity for teachers to participate in here in Norwich. And we're calling it the Classroom Clinical Experience. So over time, we've noticed that being able to get substitutes or being able to do things after school and such, those aren't really great times to be able to have professional learning time with you guys. So what we're proposing here is we're inviting you to take part in a classroom clinical, similar to like an actual medical clinical, where we'll have a 4-step process where Casey and I will work with you exclusively for 10 weeks at a time. So step 1, teacher-driven goal setting. We'll sit down with you and we will actually set some goals. What do you want to accomplish in your classroom as far as instructional technology? What's it look like? What do you hear? What do you sound? What's it sound like? Step 2, we might observe some of the things that are going on in your classroom. You might ask us to model some practices. We might teach with you, but that's the step to kind of get you going. And then step 3, we'll work with you, co-teach or whatever it may be, co-plan, where you see it's teacher practices, instructional focus with targeted coaching support. So we'll be right there by your side in the classroom, kind of coaching along, working with you to achieve those goals. And then finally in step 4, you and I will sit down, and Casey, well, whoever she's working with, will sit down and assess some of the goals that you had set and determine what's next. Did we meet the goals? Do we need to go further? Or do we need to go back and fix a few things and work on some different things we're not satisfied yet? So kind of we'll be trying to accomplish this over a 10-week span with you, and we can go through this cycle and this process as many times as possible.
So if you choose to do the classroom clinical with us, it's not going to be just one focus. We want this to really be your choice and your goals. So we've come up with a choice board to allow you to kind of think about what are some of the things that you might want to see in your classroom with your students. So you've got 3 choices between STEAM integration or just increasing the engagement through blended learning. So each of those topics has those 3 areas. You can choose one to focus on. And then work through that coaching process with us while we integrate whatever your choice is from this choice board. The increasing engagement through blended learning is going to be all about just having students interacting with each other and engaged with each other, engage with the content a little bit more in new and fun ways while integrating the technology in order to kind of differentiate the learning for the students.
Sure, and then the other kind of umbrella topic we have is STEAM integration. So let's look at some of the activities that you're doing in your classroom already, that you may have done previously, and then how can we enhance those by maybe putting an engineering aspect to them, or building in a computer science aspect or a makerspace aspect for kids to show and showcase their learning. And we have different ways we can help you do that in, pre-K through 12. It doesn't have to be a specific grade level attached to STEAM integration or blended learning. These topics can be used in pre-K through 12. And I'd probably add that we're not totally married to these exact topics that are on this choice board. However, we wanted to give you guys some direction at first, because sometimes if you don't have a direction, it's hard to figure out exactly what you want to do. So, Casey, you want to kind of just show them how that choice board works by clicking on it?
Yeah, so if you find that you're not sure what one of these might mean, or you just want some more information about one of the topics, all you're simply going to do is click on the topic you're interested in, read through. We have some images, we have some videos shared, and then when you're ready to go back to the choice board, we do have a click to return to choice board on each slide. So if you want to look through all of them and learn a little bit, to help you kind of choose where you might want to go if you are choosing to do this classroom clinical with us. So again, just click on the topic, read through, view some of the samples that we may have, some of the images or videos, and then you can click to return to the choice board. And then once you have gone through the choice board, we have provided a Google form. So this is how we're going to kind of gauge the interest and first start that communication with you for this process. We do have a Google form here. It's just going to ask you your name and maybe what your topic of choice is for focusing on during the classroom clinical. And that would go to Josh and I, and we would be able to reach out to you afterwards about the next step in the process.
Sure. Yeah, and I would just reiterate, probably to follow up, just so you understand that if you sign up to be a part of these classroom clinicals, you're basically signing up to be VIP access to Casey and myself. If you need something, we will be there. This will be the priority, the focus. And the idea behind this is to meet you guys in the classroom and plan, and so that you can see this professional development really applies to what you're doing in the classroom, not something outside of your normal time in the classroom. So again, just know that we'll be working with a small number of teachers, so we can be there as much as possible for you.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to be in the classrooms and working with students and teachers all in the same. It'd be awesome.
All right, thank you, everybody. We're looking forward to working with you.
Yes, thank you.